Okay, so these are gonna be my TradingView settings that I use for simplicity and just overall cleanliness of the chart. You don't want your chart to be, filled with indicators. I have some that I've um, used before, but I only use one. It's just the PO3 that I've got a couple questions about. It's like the big candle on the side. It's just this is the name of it, PO3, and these are my inputs for it. You can take some screenshots. Okay, so where do we start off? So my favorites bar. So we got the line tool here. This is useful for marking key levels, highs, lows, market structure shifts, stuff like that. SMTs down here. Um, one thing that a lot of people don't know is if you hit shift, it makes it a straight line, which is very helpful. Okay, um, so basically I put all my lettering on the right side. That's just how I liked it. Here are the settings for this. Take your screenshots. Here are my settings for the style. Pretty simple. White, 100 opacity, um, least thick. Um, I think this is, I don't think I've changed any of this. Um, yeah, that's gonna be, I mean, I just changed the color for some of them. It's gonna be the same though. um, the rectangle tool is used for fair value gaps, breaker blocks, order blocks. I like mine red. I don't know, just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of like the color, the way it goes to the black and orange. But, yeah, let me show you the settings for this. Right here's the style. Background opacity is at 40. Border is gray, but the background of my chart, so you can't see the background, that's how I like it. Text. My text would always go in the top right corner, like so. It's going to be the same font size and, um, you know, as the line. What else we got? The long position. This is going to be just the same color as um, my candles. So this really doesn't matter because it's going to be dependent on your account size, lot size, all that. Style though, lines white, opacity 100, thickness the least, stop color black 20. You can just take screenshots of these. I just think it works well with my chart colors. I don't like price labels always show stats because oh shit, like it just would make this all cluttered up. Like here, for example, this is the trade I took today. If I put on always show stats, like it's just, you don't even have to be on it, it just makes it stick out, and I just don't like it. Price labels are annoying too. Like you see how it's the black and the orange on the side, like just clutter. That's going to be the same for my short and long position. This tool, it's just a straight horizontal line. I don't really use this. It's just more of a, I don't know, I feel like it. It's gonna be the same thing, 100 thickness. And again, the white, like it just goes well with the colors. There's no like overlap of colors. Text, if I had it, I don't have any presets for this. Oh, I do. I just put it in the middle, but I never use it. That was like an early on thing I used. So the fib. This is, I use it sometimes, but it's really just for measuring equilibrium. I marked that as red, like I had the line for. Let me show you. You can just take a screenshot of all this stuff, or pause the video. There you go. On this side, make sure you do 0 point. You can't just do point, like 6.2. Just, I figured that out the hard way. This doesn't really matter. Again, this is like stock. You don't change any of that. Yeah, that's a fib retracement. I don't really use it that much. Kind of just something nice to have. This, I used it in a video before. A trade recap. I mean, you can type in it. It's useful if I want to put those in the trade recaps. I'll show you my settings for these. Yeah, I don't even think I've changed any of these settings. Yeah. Another thing. So when you put your line, this little button right here, this is all your templates. So like, for example,
PF Chang's is hosting a chef's feast.
like I have high time frame liquidity, SMT, but these are all straight lines. But you don't see me typing like each individual thing. That would take way too much time. So what you do is, let's say you want to make a breakage structure, right? So you click onto the line, click the settings button, go to text, break of structure, boom. Then you'd hit template right here, save as, and then you would put whatever you want to call it. And then you would access it on this little button right here to drop down to all your saved things. And this will be the same on any chart. Let's see, I have ES and NQ here. Another thing to get this is this button right here. If I do 1, it would just be the S&P, but since I use the SMT, I don't like having just one. I like having both to identify the SMTs, like this morning. This I never use. This I just mark out for market open sometimes. Here are my settings. Okay, pretty simple. What else we got here? This is just for market maker buy and sell models. Voila, right here. That's perfect. Boom. No background, because that would be whack. Stock again. And this I rarely use. if I want to make a prediction. Like I did that one day. Here are my settings for it though. It's really all the same for all the lines, just minimal, like minimalist kind of things. I don't like a lot of clutter. Okay, so now to the chart settings. I had to give you guys a little stuff about the toolbar because you're going to be using it a lot, as you can see. It's like I like using that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah, settings. Okay, so here's my, so this changes the candle itself. Here's my settings. Yeah, that's really it for the symbol. Status line, so that's going to be this thing right here, open, high, low, close, volume, stuff like that. Scales and lines. Let you guys pause or take a screenshot. Okay. Canvas, so this is like the background. Solid, no grid lines. Crosshair is black, thickness 100. Line. That's just how I like it. It's just super clean. No watermark. I don't like the way that looks. That's this thing right here. Scales 12. Buy and sell buttons. That's you just don't turn those off. Instant order placement a must. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I don't really use alerts, but here you go. Session breaks, it would just, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's just, I don't like it. I just know where they are. This is a must. So like how futures work, it's a couple month. It's only one for. Never mind. It's only one contract for a couple months, and then it switches. This will do it for you. You don't want to be trading on the contract that's not in session or like in use. This I don't use any of this because I don't have my toolbar open, stuff like this. I just have my watch list, which I don't even use that because I'm only trading these two. Yeah. What? Oh yeah. So I do have the volume. So you might turn it on and you're missing, or it would show up here. So what I did was I just put the opacity at 0, and it will disappear because it just looks horrible. Like, let me just turn it up. Like, it's just so like yuck. You know what I'm saying? Just put that at 0 for both growing and falling. But I like to see the number in the bottom because you can gauge like the volume of the market. Because the lower the volume, the slower it's going to be, and it's just not good. You can identify good trading conditions just from this number right here. What else do we got? Oh, my time frames 1, 5, 15, 1 hour, 4 hour in the day. I don't really I really just use the day 4-hour 1 or 5-minute 1 minute. I just have the 15-minute just to like make sure, but I don't use it like routinely. Um, you'll see me doing this a lot. This shows the ticks and points. This is for just quick calculations to calculate my stop loss, and like risk management just on the fly. So like on this trade, I usually trade 5 contracts, but um, 5 contracts is $2.50 per. It's per tick, so 2.5 times 154 would be 385. And I knew I entered a little late, so I just wanted to de-risk a little bit.
Where'd you get
And it's
those
just
shoes?
used to measure moves, stuff, but I
The ones that
primarily use it for stop loss and just calculating how much I'm risking. Because you can go through the Shift T, go to the limit order, and just drag your stop loss, but it just takes too much time. You got to be precise in these markets. Yeah, I don't really use any indicators besides the PO3 and the volume. I don't really use this at all. I don't even know why it's starred. Just stick to the candles, but there's a ton of options. But I just stick with the candles. Yes, the magnet. So that's how I get it to like be exactly on the low or the high. Because if it's not on the magnet, it's not going to be as precise, and it can hurt you in the long run. But the strong magnet's just insane. Like, bruh. Like my cursor's all the way on the bottom of the screen, and it's like that's insane. So I just do the weak magnet. Yeah, and that's really all my settings for TradingView. Another tidbit is, let's say you just don't want to, for some reason you don't want to hit the backspace button, you could click the scroll wheel on the mouse in, and it deletes it. But I like having my stuff for the weekly review go over all of it. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah, I think that's really it, to be honest. Yeah, so to get this, it's this star in the bottom left, and then this is to delete everything. But I like keeping my stuff for the weekly review, then I'll think about deleting it. But I usually just like keeping the short and long positions just to go back and look. It's always a good thing. Yeah, that's really it. Let me know if you guys want like a different tutorial, like how to. Well, I kind of covered that. I don't know if I missed something and you guys are confused about something. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll make a video about that. Yeah, today's Friday, so well, let me just check news real quick. What do we got on Monday? Monday. Alright, we got PMI. Okay. Yeah, so I'll be looking to trade on Monday. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.